My name is Brian Oates. I'm standing for election in Four Oaks Ward in the City of Casey local government elections this year. And I've lived in Four Oaks Ward in Endeavour Hills since I migrated to Australia in 1982. So I've had a lot of history, seeing the place grow and develop and the changes that have come through. I've also been on the local council back in 97. I was elected when local councillors were returned. At that time I was looking after what was called Myuna Ward, which was Doveton and Hallam and New Memmering. It was a pretty disadvantaged area, and I turned it around quite a bit during my 8 years that I was on council. And then after that period I had one election where I wasn't opposed, and then the last election I fought the election. The first election I had to fight as well. You know, I had a young son and I needed to spend some time with him, so I didn't stand for council again. But recently people have asked me to take an interest in it. They feel that things are going pretty bad, and that maybe some of the old hands should be back in there, getting the place back to the way it was a few years ago. So I'm standing, I'm making myself available. Personally, I've retired now. I do an awful lot of volunteer work at the moment, and some of that might have to go on the back burner if I get elected. I'm chair of the John Panzadopoulos Hall in Doveton, where 10 different ethnic senior citizens clubs meet every week. I'm also the chair of the Southern Migrant and Refugee Centre. I'm on the Monash Health Consumer Advisory Committee. I'm on a number of subcommittees with them as well. I'm a JP and I do signings down at Dandenong Police Station. So, you know, I've got a number of things that keep me busy, and I am involved in, you know, a lot of community organisations, but I think this is important. Well, if I'm elected, I think the first thing that needs to be done is to change the culture within the City of Casey. I've noticed a toxic culture growing over the years where elected councillors seem to isolate themselves from the community, and they have this view that the community's elected them and the community has nothing more to say or do about anything that council considers until such times as the next election. In fact, the local mayor Sam Aziz put that in so much words in a letter to the Casey Residents and Ratepayers Association, who've endorsed me as a candidate, as well as the Victorian Ratepayers Association. I'd like to say to those people who voted for me, thank you very much for voting for me. I know it's getting towards the end of the voting period, but I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that have still got to make their minds up, because there's no preferences on the ballot papers now. And I'm asking you to please give me your vote, give me your consideration, because I feel that I do have the knowledge and experience to make a change. And if you want to change for the better in the City of Casey, then I'm certainly prepared to go in there and do the best I can to make sure that the rates and the costs are reduced, to make sure that the CEO's position is advertised, and to ensure that there is a culture of respect for the community and consultation with the community, much more than there is at this point in time.